Hi everyone. I have a couple clips from when I went to the Green Living show in Toronto a couple months ago that I wanted to show you. So basically the Green Living show is a several-day convention that allows vendors to showcase their items, be it food or furniture or clothing items that promote a healthy and sustainable way of living. Now, I mainly visited the food stands, and what it sort of turned out to be was that most of them were either vegan or vegetarian. I think they're pretty much all vegan food stands. They also offered samples, which is basically what my video clips are going to be about. It's definitely very interesting to see the variety of products that they have out there. So I hope you keep watching and enjoy the video. So this first stand is a stand by Kiwaza. They are healthy bites, which are kind of like cookie doughs with a couple ingredients sort of mushed together in a tasty bite, and I got the cookie dough flavor and it tasted pretty good. And then these are seed crackers or superfood crackers. They're kind of like the raw dried crackers that you can sort of dehydrate on your own. So the three flavors they offered here were kale, oregano, and rosemary. The kale one just doesn't really taste, it just tastes a little bit of salty nutty flavor. I can definitely taste oregano and the rosemary. The other two flavors, those are sort of more bold. Overall, they were very pleasant to eat. I would definitely try to make these if I had a dehydrator. They were crispy and airy and light, but rather expensive. So this stand I totally thought was offering Vegemite or something like that, but it turns out it was peanut and cocoa spread, so I totally should have gone to try it. But I was mainly attracted to this cool pot of sprouts. Tetley Tea has a new tea bag line, and they've been mailing out samples as well, but they have a stand here that has mint tea, cinnamon tea, and this other one. This one is the Giddy Yo-Yo stand. They have raw organic chocolate. I'm not quite sure how it was different from sort of just other like Lindt chocolate. They have a lot of flavors though, and this one is raspberry. It mainly just tastes dark chocolate with an aftertaste of raspberry. What I like is that they also have 100% unsweetened chocolate, which not a lot of companies have. This one is Triple Goodness Chocolate Bark. So they have a lot of seeds like hemp and chia seeds and quinoa mixed into their bark. Also very expensive. This interesting stand is mushroom tea. So there is a giant piece of fungus on the table, and apparently tea is brewed from it. I took a sip. It just tastes like room temperature vegetable broth, savory. Not unpleasant at all, but I think I prefer regular tea. There were a lot of energy bar stands, and this one is the Yo Fight. They spell it F-I-I-T, so I assume it's fight. They have three varieties: the morning fiber bar, midday energy bar, and all-day protein bar, and they're all different flavors. So the morning one is apple cinnamon, which is right here, and then I also tried the all-day protein bar, and that was lemon coconut. These are all pretty pleasant tasting. They all had the soft, crumbly texture, and I think this was probably my favorite product of all the ones that I tried. And then probably everyone's favorite stand. There's a stand giving away just full bottles of coconut water. This is also an interesting stand, vegan cheese spreads. So they use cashews to make the cheese. I'm not quite sure how they would make Gruyere because that's supposed to be stretchy, but this is the brie flavor. The texture is a little bit sort of sandier than cream cheese. The taste is pretty refreshing, tastes kind of like Kraft Dinner cheese flavors, not unpleasant also. And finally, there was a dried superfruit stand, and I tried the golden berries, which are my favorite. They're sort of tart, a little bit sweet and chewy, and they're kind of like raspberries. And just to finish off, there are a couple of play areas for kids, just sort of made of recycled materials. As you can see, paper boxes, milk cartons, and kids can build their own castles and fantasy land in there, which is pretty cool. There's also a yoga studio in the middle of the convention center, and then people lining up for massages. And that's it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I definitely found a lot of the stands interesting. Not that I would buy all the products that I've seen, but it's definitely interesting to see what sort of new technology and products are out there and to be aware of them. There are also events where nutritionists came to deliver talks, but I sort of came later in the day and so I missed most of them. Admission was free for my family and I this year because they had their promotion where if you download the app, then you have free admission. Otherwise, I think it's about $12, and that was this year's promotion. They probably have a new promotion every year, and you can likely get in for a couple dollars, if not for free. So it's definitely worth the trip. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!